Teleportation station.
It's an SCV going across the map. Over here it is.
Deer.
Very nice jacket. Can't stop thinking about it. It's really good. This is like a really fast journey play here.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the depot plus racks inside your opponent's base.
Well, no, he's got the depot in his main, so it's not that fast, but like he's still going to try to bunker this.
Yeah.
There's probably going to send a second SCV over just to make sure he can do that.
This is a build that people do every now and then.
He could also like Marauder maybe, but his gas is too late.
That would be crazy, especially where he put it with the add-on sticking out closer to the ramp.
Yeah, that's bad.
So it's got to be the Marine and bunker push. And Deer probably won't check that little edge of his base.
This is like a ladder build, a snipe build. It's just me or something seemed really quiet.
Yeah, there's no game sound. That could be why. No game music either. Who knows why, but okay. We got to be very quiet, or Deer will be able to scout this. Okay, so I mean, this is definitely something that can pick you up a win.
Yeah. You need to start that bunker like right away, and he does. He's going to do the safety bunker, and then the leapfrog bunker afterwards. And at the timing of this probe scout, I don't think he's going to be able to stop that first bunker from going up.
No, the bunker should be able to finish here, I would say. Oh, he sees him coming. All right, now we should see at least a probe scout the edge of his base.
That's interesting. He thinks it's going to be like a 2 barracks play.
Okay, now he sees it. I mean, if he can get a cannon up, that's gigantic, but the Forge, I don't know that I like the Forge.
Against ranged Marines, I don't think he's going to get a
I'm
cannon
happy I
up.
get to see this, because sometimes you hit this on ladder, and you wonder. But I don't know. Let's see how this goes. Zealot is out. Bringing the probes down as well if he can kill this SCV, which it looks like he's going to be able to do. That is quite big.
Yeah, but if he kills the Zealot, the bunker should finish, and that cannon is in range of it.
Well, he needs to get this this bunker finished.
He has to.
He's brought quite a few SCVs here, really committing quite heavily, and in fact killing quite a few probes at the moment.
Okay, 2 cannons up though, so...
Well, you know, if he has a bunker up, he can still take that out.
Yep.
Oh, and he actually does end up finishing here.
Yep, gets in, and now he kills the... Oh, I mean, he can target whoever he wants. Target the cannons one by one here.
Yeah, you can kind of just let these things fire on their own. As long as you micro your SCVs pretty well, you're going to be fine. Yeah, and I mean, the cannons are probably going to want to count... The thing is, you can't even target the SCVs because they can kind of run away like this.
Yeah. First cannon is gone. And
or he's got to repair,
Even drops a mule here. Not a bad choice.
Actually, very good choice. He has to keep this bunker up because once it falls, cannons do shred Marines.
That's going to be game.
Yep. And it looks like Deer is going to lose game number 2, and Journey keeping the dream alive.
Yeah.
He's now beaten Deer on TV. A GSL champion is beaten on TV.
Don't stop believing, Artosis.
Oh man.
Well, if that's what it takes to get a win, that's what it takes. I mean,
indeed,
it's as simple as that.
No regrets.
The Forge answer to this is so rare, and I think it's okay against, like, if it were a bigger SCV pull and like it was a 2 barracks proxy, because then the cans are going to hold against that pretty well.
I don't think it's good against that either, just because, like, if you engage the cannon, it's really good against Marines, but Marines have range, so they can just kind of walk around wherever the cannon is and hit somewhere else. I never liked cannons against Terran early on for that reason, unless it's like at your natural or at your ramp or something, but that situation never arises.
I think it's specifically bad against the bunkering, because then the Marines can just fight it straight up. Same range, gonna have an easy time with repairs there.
Well, you know, it's a hard stretch to stop. Let's see what map here Deer wants to go for.
I would say probably like Frost.
Make sure that doesn't happen again. Yeah, it could definitely be Frost.
I would think so. That's like... I think that's the best map for him for how this is probably going to be played, especially how Game 1 worked.
Yeah.
Alterzim could be the pick, but it doesn't need it to be that big.
No, certainly not.
Could see... No, I don't think we're going to see Way Station.
Way Station's a possibility. I think it just has to be one of those 3 big maps.
Yeah.
Why choose a 2-player or a small 2-player?
The reason why I don't think it's going to be Way Station is because it could be the short version. He doesn't need that. Overgrowth is kind of weird, and he's got a question. That's some sort of uncertainty with his gear, perhaps. Hopefully not his keyboard, because he's already gotten a warning, I'm pretty sure, for having to stop because of his hardware. You know, that's his hardware, not like any GOM equipment.
That's
or,
true,
or
but
like
sometimes hardware just craps out on you at the worst time. Not too often.
I mean, before the game starts, it should be okay, hopefully.
Yeah. Well, that's what's important.
Or maybe like he told him a map and they hosted the wrong map, and he's like, wait a minute, I didn't say I wanted to play on this map.
It definitely could be something like that.
Hopefully it's something simply resolved so that he can get into this, because like you said before, it really gets into your head when you have to use different gear, or even when you have to stop everything and you're like so focused on a best of series and you just got cheese, and then suddenly you got to like raise your hand and you're in the losers match. It's very, very high stakes, high pressure.
He's 1 cheese away from going out.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, okay, you're Journey's new coach, because he no longer has a coach. What do you tell him to do here to beat Deer? All that matters is winning this game.
Do not, well, first I need to know the map, but like, do not do like a gas first build against Deer. I don't think it's going to work. Do not proxy him again. Just play like what you planned for game 1 and just try to play it better, because
really,
I don't think a cheese is going to work twice, and I don't think like a Widowmine drop is going to work against a player like Deer based on his playstyle, how he often gets a very fast robo. I just don't think I don't think that type of play is very effective against Deer, and I'd say, you know, just play standard and try to do better. Yeah. Well, what about you? Would you have him just try to cheese it again?
Oh, yeah. He wants to win this. I think he's got to do something crazy, something wild and cheesy. Maybe like Medivacs plus Hellions.
Like
something
Marine.
You're not as used to. Yeah, something like that, where like you kind of draw them in the wrong direction and then zap all their probes real quick.
What if it's Frost, though? I mean, you really want to do that build there?
Screw it. Do it there, too, yeah. I just think in the longer game he's going to have too hard of a time.
Well, we're going into the game. I don't know what map it is, but we're going to find out once we get inside. Deer versus Journey. The loser of this is out. The winner goes to the consolation match of the GSL Code A Group E.